Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Today, I would like to present my progress report for the semester of October 2022 to February 2023. My name is Nurul Shafirah binti Muhammad. My metric number is 2022241986. My code program is CEEC 750, which is Master of Science for Civil Engineering, and my master research is under the supervision of Dr. Muhammad Nur Hasri bin Muhammad Siddiq. The title of my thesis is The Effects of Crumb Rubber as a Partially Replacement of Sand to the Quality of Mortar using Non-Destructive Test Techniques. Now carry on to a little bit of introduction to my study, which is in the midst of a development construction, especially in developing countries, there is a high need in maintaining the quality of life. In construction, most common type of fine aggregate used is coarse sand that is usually obtained from natural resources. And as said, natural resources, sand is a non-renewable source. Yet the demand of the sand is high, but not the supply. As a solution to that, an alternative source of sand can be very helpful in keeping up to the pace of today's global urbanization. Next issue is the tire occupancy in landfill is another issue whereby it's containing huge void that causing huge waste of space, and the tire will tend to rise in landfill, causing more problems. The wasted rubber tires from vehicles can be recycled and shredded, which then processed into tiny pieces and sieved into fine sizing, which is called crumb rubber. And crumb rubber can be an alternative resource of fine aggregates. And next, the test that will be used in this study is non-destructive test, which is a type of test that will not cause any destruction on the mortar specimen or any specimen, and would not disturb the existing structure strength when it is applied in real life of construction work. Either the structure is defective or non-defective. The non-destructive test will not affect any strength of the particular structure. And the non-destructive test that is involved particularly is ground penetrating radar test, GPR, rebound Schmidt hammer test, ultrasonic pulse velocity test, UPV, scanning electron microscopy test, SEM, X-ray fluorescence test, XRF, X-ray diffraction test, XRD. And proceed to the objective. From the scenarios mentioned before, the objectives of this study is to determine the material characterization of crumb rubber as a partially sand replacement in concrete using non-destructive tests. Next is to evaluate the influence of crumb rubber on the mechanical properties of the mortar specimen using non-destructive tests. Next is to determine the efficacy of chemical testing, which involving the SEM, XRF, and XRD on crumb rubber mortar. And lastly, to analyze the prediction model of mixing on mortar with the use of crumb rubber as a partially replacement of sand by using design expert software, respectively. Now, next is this is the status of major research milestone for this study, as shown for the problem statement, objectives, scope of study, and literature review for the past 4 months. Yet I haven't started on the research methodology, data collection, and data analysis yet. Is planning on to. And now this is the Gantt chart for the planning of finishing this study within the time of 2 years, inshallah. The yellow marks the actual progress and the red is projected progress. Next is the status of publication. The situation is currently pending on paper publication and is expected to publish one for next semester, inshallah. The status of thesis writing is I have completed for chapter 1 and still in progress of writing chapter 2. I am also currently in the process of trial mixing and casting for data collection, which I hope will be settled soon within next month, inshallah. Now, moving on to the planning for next semester, inshallah. By next semester, I hope I will be able to proceed to the writing of chapter 2, casting of MOTA specimen, testing of specimen, gathering of data, interpretation of data, defense research proposal by next semester, correction for defense research proposal, publication, proceed with the writing of results, and supervisor review. Inshallah, may Allah is the journey. And that is all from me this time. With love, thank you very much.